Alright, y'all, so I'm having a hard time figuring out what deck I want to use in my local challenges, so I'm just going to literally try everything out. Today we're going to do Mamoswine Quaquaval and see how that does. The Mamoswine EX really caught my eye in Journey Together when I pulled it, because its move does more damage depending on how many Stage 2 Pokemon you have on your bench, which could be interesting. And I recently discovered that the Luxray card, the non-EX one, has an ability where if you have more prizes than your opponent, then you can put him straight on your bench without evolving. So that could be an interesting combination with the Mamoswine, and that's what we're going to play with today. I'm excited. Sweet, they'll go first. I wonder what deck they're playing. Now, since this is a rock or a fighting based deck, it is weak against grass, so we'll see what kind of deck we play against. I have done this deck one more time before filming this, and I did go against an a Teal Mask Ogerpon deck. Absolutely destroyed me. Anytime you go up against grass, it's not going to be good with this deck. Now, I mean, it is what it is. So they got a Dunsparce, and it looks like a Tinkaton EX deck. Interesting. So we're going to start by loading up our bench with as many basic Pokemon as possible. And we're running the A-Spec Grand Tree, which, if you're not familiar, you're able to basically evolve from a basic to a Stage 2 Pokemon just like that. It's super overpowered for this kind of deck, and we need to get the stadium as quickly as possible. Alright, so we're going to build up. We got the Swinub, we got the Buddy Poffin, perfect. Let's go ahead and get one of each. Just start building these up. On the one I played against the Teal Mask Ogerpon, I didn't have like any energies for 3 or 4 turns. So that on top of the weakness, it was just a disaster. Fan Rotom. Okay, Dunsparce. Man, off the top of my head, I can never remember what Dunsparce does. I think you shuffle that card into your deck and you can draw the top 3 cards, or maybe you search for something. I cannot remember exactly. I haven't actually used that one myself. Whenever I go with Fan Rotom, I usually do the Noctowl, but I don't have any Terra Pokemon, so that doesn't matter for this particular deck. Flip a coin of heads, does 20 more damage. Of course. Literally, if I had a move that depended on a coin flip, I would always lose. My luck is horrible. Okay, interesting. Let's do this. Go ahead and Iono them just to I do have a Mamoswine. Let's disrupt them. Because I'm going to rely on the rare candy to evolve into the Stage 2. Oh, that was perfect. So actually, here's what we're going to do. This is the Grand Tree I was talking about. So what you can do is actually evolve into Stage 1. And if you do, you can evolve into Stage 2. It's kind of ridiculous. The only downside is your opponent can do that as well. So he can get a Tinkaton in the next round, but it is what it is. We're going to use Mammoth Hauler to search for a Pokemon. We are going to grab... we're going to grab the Piloswine. Go ahead and build them up. Have we used a supporter? Yes, we have. So we are going to pass, and we're good to go. So I know the Iono wasn't probably the best move because we both have 6 prizes and basically helped build his deck. But it did help me get my A-Spec and kind of rebuild my deck, because my hand wasn't great other than the Mamoswine, but now we're kind of in a good situation. Because now we got the Quaquaval, Arven, and 2 Ultra Balls. Oh shoot, the Clefairy. I wonder why they played that. Really, you just have the Lily's Clefairy in your hand whenever you're going against a Dragon deck, because of its ability. The weakness of each Dragon Pokemon is now Psychic, which is perfect for a Tinkaton deck, but I don't know if I would have played that since I'm a fighting type deck. Alright, Tinkaton. This attack's damage is affected by active Pokemon. This is for each card in your hand. So 30 times 6. What, 180? That's not great. I feel like there's another Tinkaton EX card that's a bit stronger. Okay, perfect. We are going to do this, and we're gonna get probably 2 more. All right, so we are going to Grand Tree for the Mamoswine. Actually, wait. We'll do the Quaxley, I guess, to get the Quaquaval. And then we are going to Ultra Ball. Actually, Mamoswine first. Mammoth Holler. We're going to get our Luxray to get 1 more Stage 2 Pokemon. Put this on our bench, so that's another 40 damage. Think. We are going to Rare Candy and a Balloon. Use this. I don't need the Quaquaval. Well, hold on. I do need the Iono. I don't need the Swinub, and I don't need that, because we are going to get the Mamoswine, and then we are going to evolve him, use our ability to get Luxray, another Stage 2 Pokemon, and we are smooth sailing. So, can I use Grand Tree? Yes, I've already used it. Put Luxray on here. We are going to Ultra Ball. Hold on. 2 Mamoswines, 1 in here. I should have 1 more. So I should have 1 more. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Yes. We are going to Rare Candy. Dude, we are smooth sailing. We have 5 Stage 2 Pokemon. And we are going to Overhaul for 380. Let's go. That's insane. Perfect. And that is 2 prizes, and they don't really have anything on the board to continue playing. I don't need either of those. Alright, so let's see if he does the Dunsparce, because I'm interested. I always forget what it does. I want to see what it does. Max Rod, that is for any number, up 5 combination of Pokemon and basic Pokemon energy. Okay, so he gets the Tinkaton back. That is a large hand, which I have to be considerate of because her move... I should have kept the Iono. I feel like that was really important. Maybe I can top deck one. Nope, they're both in my discard. That is super unfortunate. But we should be okay. As long as... Ooh, can you imagine if I get a boss's orders? That'd be nice. So here's where the Grand Tree... Oh, interesting. Okay, here's what it does. Once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. If you drew cards this way, shuffle this Pokemon attached. Okay, so that's really good for the Tinkaton move. Boss's orders. Dang it. I don't know. I guess I'll 780 or 760. That is crazy, man. The problem is I don't have any more energies, and so if they happen to take out my main Mamoswine attacker, I don't really have... Takes 30 less damage from attacks. That's really good. Yeah, she's going to do this. 30 times 6. Oh, Fan Rotom. What are you doing? They must not have an energy. They're trying to build up their hand. So 340, they'd have to have 11 cards. No, they'd have to have like 13 cards in their hand, which they almost have. That is super unfortunate. I really need to boss's orders. Okay, switch. 8 cards in their hand, 7 cards in their hand, 11, 10. That's 300. They probably... This attack isn't affected by opponent's attack. Grand Tree. I'm not worried, but I am a little concerned that I don't have any energies on the bench. It's going to take a lot of cards in his hand to KO me, but it could easily do it in 2 turns. There we go. Okay. That was really good. I really like this matchup. I'm surprised they conceded. They were doing pretty good with their hand. I feel like they could have at least given it a shot. I had 3 prizes left. They were definitely going to take out my Mamoswine, and I didn't have any other energies in my hand. All right, let's collect this. Let's go for one more. Ooh, nice. I've got like 1 day of this ladder left, so I need to book it. I've been, yeah, 21 minutes. Okay, it's almost over. I'm ready for the Destined Rivals ladder to happen because I've got all these code cards from the Destined Rivals pre-release, and I can't use them yet because Destined Rivals isn't officially released yet. I haven't really decided what I want to do with Destined Rivals. It looks like the pull rates are really good, which means that I feel like scalper prices are going to go down because people aren't going to be as lenient to... Oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button. I need to stop talking, I need to pay attention. With the hit rates being so good, people won't be as lenient to pay the scalper prices. There we go. Oh, Fezzy, that is a horrible first card to play. I feel bad for them. What? It just skipped my turn. Did you see that? I was supposed to go first and it skipped my turn. Oh, that's kind of annoying. This game is incredibly buggy, and they just released an update, and I feel like it's been more buggy than usual. I think they just added like the hollow thing and some more like beautification features, but man, it's been buggy today. Oh, we're playing against a Gardevoir deck. That's nice. I'm actually building a Gardevoir deck in real life. I've got a cup coming up on Friday. I don't think I'm going to use the Gardevoir deck for the cup. I think I'm going to use just the typical Dragapult Charizard deck for the cup, just because I know it's stronger and has a better chance of winning. But then there's a challenge the next day, and I think I want to play with the Gardevoir deck in the challenge for some good practice. Artisan, that's really good for me. I need more basic Pokemon on the bench. Okay, so they're building up the Ralts. Are you going to retreat? I wonder if they're doing Ralts. Yeah, Ralts, Monkey Dory, obviously. Oh, man. So, the problem with this is Gardevoir, what does she have? 310. So, I need at least 4 Stage 2 Pokemon on my bench. Which shouldn't be a problem with 2 Luxrays. But we'll see. What are you doing? Oh, they were using TM Evolution. I see. I thought they were using Flip the Script. Okay. Are you going to actually let me play now? Okay, there we go. Artisan, we are going to grab you. And we are going to grab 2 Buddy Buddies for 1 more Quaxley and 1 more Swinub. Put these both on the bench. And then we are going to Ultra Ball, 1 Quaxel, and 1, hold on, another Ultra Ball, and a Buddy Buddy. And we are going to grab 1 of you, I think. Wait. No. We're going to grab you to evolve. Okay, and then this is 2 games in a row where I'm kind of low on energies. I may need to add more energies to this deck. I can't remember off the top of my head how many I'm playing with, but it's certainly not enough. So I think I have an electric energy in there for some reason for the Luxrays, but I think the Luxray I'm just going to use for the Stage 2 Pokemon. I don't think I'm actually ever going to attack with him. So I'll replace that with 1 more rock. And then, let's see, Mamoswine needs 2. Yeah, it needs 2 fighting. And that only needs 1 water, 1 water. Ooh, they're going with the Screamtail. I like the... Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Earthen Vessel, Colress's Tenacity. That's good. Okay. So with that, I can get my stadium in play. That'll be really good. Earthen Vessel, I can get my 2 fighting energies. What are you going to do? You've got 1, but you need 2. Monkey Dory. Oh, they're going to do 60 damage. And then Adrenaline Brain, so that's 80 damage total. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Are you going to do it for my Piloswine or my Quaxley? That's interesting. Alright, here we go. And it's confused. Let's go ahead and put the... Oh, man. Well, we need the Earthen Vessel. For... Let's do... Ah, man, I don't know. Let's do the Iono. For 2 of these. And then we are going to... Let's go ahead and do this. Get the Ultra Ball. Hold on. Get the Stadium first. No, I top... Oh, man. I prized my Stadium. That is super annoying. So... We're gonna have to do this for the Mamoswine. Rare candy. Perfect. Chest plate. We're going to grab you. We are going to grab Luxray because they are going to take a prize the next turn. And then Artisan. Let's go ahead and grab 1 more Swinub just so I can build this up. And then we should be good to go. Alright, so that's good. They're going to take out my Piloswine. Hopefully the Monkey Dory will take out the Piloswine. There are no psychic energies in there, but they could retreat if they were smart and then put it back on Monkey Dory for another 60. That's what I would do. I use the retreat mechanic so often when I play Gardevoir, just because it's easy to like switch things around, add energy. Okay, so he didn't do that. He should have. He must be new to the Gardevoir deck. There are so many tiny nuances with the Gardevoir deck that it's insane. Perfect. So now we are going to Air Balloon. We are going to Luxray. 2 Luxrays, which is super nice. And then we are going to use you. Let's grab the second evolution. Evolve you, just to give you more health. And then we are going to 230 resistance. It looks like it, maybe. Resistant, no? 230. I mean, that's enough to KO, but strange. Now, the good thing about Luxray is you only need to have less prizes. Oh, boss's orders, that is excellent. So you only need more prizes to put him down. Once he's down, he's good to go. So it doesn't matter that we have the same amount of prizes anymore. Are you going to go for 60? Now, that boss's orders is excellent for that Screamtail. Flip the script. What do you got? They only have 1 energy in the discard, or 1 psychic energy in the discard, which is important. I'm not crazy worried. Okay, I know what they're doing. Wait, I don't know what they're doing. Are you going to retreat and then put 2? 20 damage. What they should do is retreat Monkey Dory, put Screamtail up. Ooh, Drifloon. Are you gonna do this? 30 times, that'd be 60 damage. I believe. Okay. They know what they're doing. Retreat, and that is gonna be 1. That's 2. So 2, that's 40 damage. Get me down to 300. Do I have a weakness? No, weakness is grass. Resistance, that's unfortunate, but should be okay. Oh, 40 damage times 2, 80. Okay. That's nice. I also forgot that that was the case, but oh well. Should I... 1, 2, so that'd be 230. 230. Let's Iono. Just because they have a lot of cards. They have 9 cards. We get them down to 4. Quaxel. The problem is... Oh, man. Oh, wait, I can do this. Let's go ahead and grab Quaquaval. Let's grab you, just so I can get one more on the board next time. And then 230. Go ahead and take you out. That's super unfortunate. Now they have 2 energies in the discard pile, which they're going to attach to the Drifloon. Oh, Gardevoir. Are you going to do 3? 190. 190 damage. Plus 1 Monkey Door, 190, 210 damage. Oh, 2 Monkey Doors, 60. You're going to get the Psychic Energy, or the Dark Energy. Put it on Monkey Dory. That's 60 damage. That's 250. He needs an Earthen Vessel. Yep, he's got it. Earthen Vessel for 1 Psychic. He's going to put that on Gardevoir. Put it on Gardevoir. Bravery Charm. Flip the script. Okay, so now he has 4. He should, well, he can't. I was gonna say he should retreat and use Drifloon, but that's, man, he's really moving things around. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip over all that. That was about a 7-minute turn. It was so boring. Okay, so here's what happened. They moved things around, basically did 330 damage on my Mamoswine, which is fine. We are going to, let's see, 270. I need one more Evolution Super Rod. Can I do the Super Rod for any... Okay, no. You know, I could Boss's Orders. They're going to take out my Mamoswine the next turn anyways. So I could Boss's Orders for the Fezzy. Alrighty, so I used the ability to get one more Mamoswine on there. The problem is now... Well, let's see. Mammoth Hauler, Quaquaval. We are going to grab... Let's grab one more. Put a Quaxley up here, just in case I get a thing. We are going to do 680 damage for this Fezzy. Go out swinging, get my 2 prizes. Please be an energy. I really need an energy. Ooh, Grand Tree, that is pretty good actually. Okay, so the Arven, I will get an energy because I can get an Earthen Vessel, and then I should be able to win. Well, I have 2 prizes left. Okay, so interesting move, him doing that. He's probably going to take a million minutes to do his turn again, so I'm just going to skip over it and recap once he's done. No, he Iono'd. Man, I had the perfect hand. Okay, that is crazy unfortunate. Absolutely insane. 2 Piloswines. I don't even have a Swinub on the board. Alright, so I don't have any energies. That's been the biggest issue with this deck so far. So the biggest thing I'm going to change is the amount of energies. Because, I mean, I can have all these Pokemon on the bench, but if I don't have any energies, there's no point to it. So this has been a really good deck, but I think that's the biggest thing I would change. This person is not fantastic at piloting the Gardevoir deck. I'm just getting super unlucky with the energies. I don't know what this guy's deal is. He won pretty much. So all he needs, Turo's researched his Drifloon, which was interesting because it was fully stacked up with like 300 damage. And so what they should have done is Psychic Embrace the Monkey Dory. Adrenabrain the Monkey Dory, finish off Quaxley. It just has 10 damage. And then I would have to put something up. And obviously I would put Luxray, whatever, and they would get their final prize. I don't know what this guy's doing. This is the slowest player I've ever played against. Alright, I'm gonna put my Mamoswine up, just on the hopes that I get an energy the next round. But man, this has been a super unlucky hand. Also, this guy's been super boring to play. Why is he... Oh, that was lucky. Okay, so the problem is... Piloswine... I don't really want anything up here. Let's go ahead and... Do you have 10 energies in here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, they only have 3. Please, 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 please. Yeah, let's go. Coin flips never go in my favor. Okay, so that's really good. Get my second to last prize, and then I'm interested to see what he's going to do. He's got less than 5 minutes on the clock. He's literally so slow. Alright, so he's loaded up his damage. I can't do the math. 6 times 180, 180 plus 90. I should be fine. Yeah, I'm fine. So it's literally going to come down to a coin flip. Arvin... Let's see if I have anything to help the confusion. I could do this. That'd be nice. Or... Yeah, let's do you. It's gonna be a coin flip. All right, it comes down to a coin flip. Let's see. Yeah. Yes, dude. All right, that was good. That was a good and boring matchup. That guy was so slow. Dude, what a finish. Let's go. So this deck is actually pretty good. I don't know about the Quaquaval. So the Quaquaval has an ability where you can attach an energy from your hand to your Pokemon. But the problem is I don't have any energies in my hand at all. Ever. So I think I need to change the energy situation of this deck. But really good deck. I'm going to continue playing with this. Oh, and that's the end of the April 2025 ladder.